Hi, I'm Shawna Karish, and we're here with another Ask Shawna answer. This question is from Karen, and it says, I adopted an untrained young horse and have really had great results with clicker training. Needing some help with some how-tos. I took my young horse to a trainer who totally discredited clicker training and informed me that my gelding was disrespectful. I am thinking that there's a compromise here. I do not feel comfortable with using fear, which I think he uses more than he realizes. I do, however, appreciate his help in preparing my gelding to ride. My real teacher is a book, Bill Dorance's True Horsemanship Through Feel. My question is, how can I get coaching on the fundamentals without compromising the principles of positive reinforcement? This is a great question, Karen, because it is the balance that we all strive to find. I find that if the people that really discredit it haven't given it a chance, they haven't seen it, or they've been exposed to people. Unfortunately, there are clicker trainers out there who do it without establishing ground rules, without establishing, boundaries as they go along. So you can get spoiled, pushy pets as opposed to performance-oriented, and with a young horse, you need to be very performance-oriented, and they're usually pretty exuberant and pretty excited to be part of the training program. So it is a really fine balance. So I understand and appreciate where you're coming from. I also, in trying to find trainers that I work with, it is still a struggle for me too, where you're understanding. So I think the more that you educate yourself, I don't know what area you're in, so I don't know if there's clicker trainers in that area that are good, and there are ones that are good, and there's ones that aren't as good, or I wouldn't, I don't feel like it's so strong. And that a lot of times people have taken clicker training from dogs to horses, and dogs and horses are very different. But these are, just a reminder, which you probably know, these are proven principles. These aren't made up, these aren't hoity, these aren't weird, language kind of thing. These are proven principles of training and striking the balance. So the more you can even, find a trainer that you feel like what they're doing. And if you see a horse that looks soft, his ears are forward, he looks like he is, absorbing things, and you understand what the trainer's asking of the horse. I mean, that's pretty important. If you look and you think, I don't know what he's doing, then ask those questions and figure it out. Another way is to watch the other horses that are in the barn and in training, and other people that have horses in training, and see if those horses look relaxed, comfortable, if they're progressing, if they look calm and they're absorbing their situation, or if they look fearful and that they're doing things because they're afraid to not do it. So that's kind of a balance. You need to find a trainer that you basic grassroots enjoy and feel like they have some places to help your horse. But it is really a balance. It's easy to balance out the positive reinforcement with the other. So find a trainer that you agree with, understand where they're working from. I mean, the more you understand about behavior, the more you understand these principles that have been in practice, have been the traditional training that's been in practice for thousands of years, and they really have made great strides. So you can even on your own time come in and balance out that equation with the positive reinforcement. Bill Dorance, that's a great book. Those are great training techniques and utilizing the removal reinforcement, which is more the traditional side, and then balance it out with what you know. And it's a balance between the two. Sometimes when I take lessons, I don't feed or click and reinforce at all during the lessons. I just do it all through traditional training. But then when I go to hack in the ring, I can say, you know what, that was a nice transition, and I will take the time to break it down. So I appreciate your struggle there, and I also want you to know you're welcome to come talk to me all the time. So get on, send your questions, and I'll answer them and walk you through how to balance out that precarious thing. But I've always said, while I focus on the positive reinforcement, I always believe it's a combination of some traditional training with the positive reinforcement. The more you apply the positive reinforcement, the less you need to implement the removal reinforcement traditional training. Anyway, Karen, I hope this helped you out, and I'm a resource here to help you, and I look forward to hearing more from you and to be with you on this journey as you bring your young horse along. It's an exciting time. So I hope this has helped, and remember, enjoy getting your horse on target.